Assalamu alaikum. Here we'll see what is struct in GoLang and how to create a struct. Well, struct's more like a class in GoLang. GoLang doesn't have class itself. You have to use the struct. Now, struct is more like C programming language structs. In GoLang, struct is like the collection of fields or collection of variables. You can understand it like this. To create a struct, first you have to have the keyword type, and then you have to mention your struct name. It could be anything. In our case, I'm going to call it circle. And after that, you have to mention the struct keyword, and you are good to go. And in general, inside this, you have to mention the field name inside the curly braces. So it's once again more like a little bit like a class. In class, you can declare variables. So here you could do the same. In class, you can declare fields. You can do the same over here. So we are going to create a circle, and well, circle will have fields. Well, in general, one field is enough, but in our case, for better understanding, we'll have three fields like X, and we'll mention the type as a float 64, Y, and mention the type as a float 64, and R for radius, and mention the type as float 64. So first here, you mention your field's name and the field type. So this is how you just created a struct over here, and this struct is responsible for creating a circle. Now, using this struct, actually, we can go ahead and print them on the terminal. Now, first, I'm going to create a variable named C from this struct, and I'm going to instantiate this struct. Now, simply to instantiate it, you can just keep it empty. Now, if you keep it empty, all the values default variable would be 0 over here in this case. Now, with this, we'd be able to instantiate a variable or field from this circle. Now, we'd be able to access each of this from this instantiated variable using dot operator, and we are going to print them. Now, to be able to print them, we are going to use a printf since we are using float over here. And as you can see over here, we have c.x, c.y, and c.r. So now let's go ahead and save them, and now we are going to run it. Now I'm going to use task run. Now because I'm running my application inside Docker, so inside it actually it runs go run like that. Anyway, so over here we do see that my struct fields values are like this, but of course you can assign value to them, any of the values if you want, like for example 0, 0, 5. Now let's go ahead and save them, and then now we'll go ahead and compile our application one more time, and we'll see that this time in our case the value R has a value of 5. So here we do see that, okay, 0, 0, 5. Yeah, so that's how you go ahead and work with struct, and this is the basic idea. Now you can also pass a struct as function parameter. Now how to do that? Over here we are going to create a new function, and the function name would be area. So we're going to calculate the area of our circle, and then we'll pass the circle object to it, or circle struct. And now it's going to return us an area, and the area would be of type float 64. Now how to return it? So here we simply go ahead and return like this. So here we do return, and then here we do math.py. Make sure you import it at the top, and then over here we would do c.r multiplied c.r. Now with this we'd be able to return the area of the circle based on this radius, which is this r. Now in this case we are not going to use it like this, so I'm going to have it like this, and then over here we're gonna call area, and then inside this we're gonna pass c. Now let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to cancel it, and then I'm going to run it one more time. So over here we see that the area of our circle is 78, but of course I should have changed the value over here, the string. I did not, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is another basic idea how struct work and how you can use it to actually encapsulate all the values together, put together in a special object or a special class, which we call it struct. Now of course you can instantiate the struct you can get all the values from the struct using dot operator. While in next section, we'll see what is called receiver function and how you can use it with struct. Thank you.